Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Clarice Lim. Today I'm going to go through with you P6 topic in math. Okay, it's usually very difficult. P6 math, it's quite a struggle for a lot of kids. So today I actually plan to teach them circles. There is actually one very common method in dealing with circle questions. If you are lucky, you will find this in the next PSLE. Okay, so what is the common method over here? Let's take a look at this. The figure is made out of two identical semicircles, large semicircles. So you will see one over here. This is one semicircle and another one semicircle over here. And four identical small quarter circles. So you will have one small quarter circle over here and another small quarter circle over here, another small quarter circle over here, and another small quarter circle over here. So this is what the question is talking about. The diameter of the semicircle is 32. So this whole thing is 32. So you're supposed to find the total area of the shaded parts. How do you do that? The common method I'm going to teach you is find the triangle. Always use the triangle formula to solve these circle questions, okay? Always, not all the time of course, but most of them is like that. So how do you spot if it's a triangle formula question? Because you will see two things. I call this the leaf and I call this the moustache. Okay, so when do you use the triangle? When you see a leaf and when you see a moustache, you will most of the time be able to solve it using the triangle. Where is the triangle in this leaf? Very simple. If you were to quadrant this, you will notice that, okay, if I cut one line over here, I will actually have a triangle. Do you see this triangle? Right? If you see this triangle, remember this is a quadrant that we have. Do you see this quadrant? So if you were to be able to find the area of this quadrant, let me draw it again, this quadrant, you will be able to minus off this triangle and find this part of the leaf. Okay, I say again, find the area of this quadrant, minus away this triangle, and you will find this part of the leaf. Okay, so once you find this part of the leaf, you times 2 and you get this whole entire leaf. Am I right? Then how do you solve the moustache? The moustache is actually a leaf in disguise. What do I mean? If you were to draw a straight line down, again, you see you're drawing a triangle out of this quadrant. It's always about finding the triangle in the quadrant. Once you draw this triangle out, you realize that this part of this leaf is actually the same size as this part. Which means if I were to bring this over here, they become one whole half of the leaf. Do you see that? So if this one comes here, it completes the leaf. What does that tell you? It means if you were to put this over here, it becomes half of the leaf. It will be the same size as this leaf, which is the same size as this leaf, which is also the same size as this leaf. Okay? So there is actually very few steps involved in this. So what you need to do is find the quadrant in the square first. So the quadrant will be, because it's 1/4, we take the pi as 3.14. Pi r square. What is the r in this case? Because the whole thing is 32, the radius will only be 16. Okay, so you times 16 times 16, 2 times. And you get the answer as 296 cm square. Okay, so how do you then find this triangle? This triangle will therefore be half times the base. What is the base over here? The base will be 16, it's the same thing, times the height over here is also 16 because this is a radius of the circle, right? So it's half times 16 times 16 and you get the answer 128 centimeters square. So therefore, if this quadrant is 296 200.96, you minus away the triangle, you will get the half the leaf. Minus 128, and you get half the leaf, which is 72.96 centimeters square. And so you use this answer, you times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you will get the final answer, 72.96 times 4, and you get 291.84 centimeters square. Okay? So this is one method, using the triangle. Let me show you another question, how you can solve the question using the triangle in circles. Okay, let's take a look at the next question. So save that as file number 1. Okay, now take a look at this question. You may pause the video here to try it on your own. So basically what the question means is that you need to find one claw. Once you find one of this claw, you'll be able to times 4 and find the whole thing. Okay? Okay, this is again actually a very simple question. You can finish it in 3 steps. Okay? Why do I say that? Because the moment you remember, apply the triangle in the circle question, you'll be able to see the pattern very easily. Okay, so how do you see the triangle? Very simple, cut it up. Because the moment you see the quadrant, in order to get a triangle, you just cut it up. Then you will see the whole triangle over here, isn't it? Do you see the triangle here? Okay, so what is this triangle? This triangle, if you cut up this entire triangle, you will notice that you get this leaf, this entire leaf over here, this half the leaf in fact, okay? This half the leaf over here, this is what you get once you minus away this triangle. And you will also notice, okay, so what is this little thing over here? What should I do? All you need to do is, you see that because this is half the leaf, you see that this part is made out of two squares, correct? So this half of the leaf is made out of 2 squares. This half of the leaf is also made out of 2 squares, which means they are the same thing. So if they are the same thing, you can easily plug this whole part, put it over here, you get exactly one whole leaf. But the problem is there is an empty side over here. So what do you do with this empty side? Very simple. Let's deduct it. We will minus it away. How do you minus it away? Very simple. This is another quadrant. If you can see, this is another quadrant. So all you need to do is minus away the triangle. You will get this empty part. Okay? So which means if this one, this black part, places over here, so this black part goes here, and we minus away this whole, wouldn't that be the area of the whole thing? Okay, so therefore, the steps are actually very simple. You just have to take 1/4. Why 1/4? Because we're finding a quadrant. The quadrant of this, okay, the area of this quadrant will be 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27. So pi, take as 3.14 times 27 times 27. This will be the quadrant here. Okay, and then minus away this triangle. This triangle will therefore be half, let's bracket this one first, half times base times height. Okay, and you get the answer. I write it here, you might not be able to see it, 207.765. Okay, so that is this half of the leaf. Alright, so how do you find this small one then? This small one will be 1/4 times 3.14 times 9 times 9, because 1 square is 9, the radius is therefore 9. Okay, so this whole thing minus away the triangle, which is half times base times height, which will give you the answer 23.085. Okay, so now we know what is this empty part. So all we need to do is take this half of the leaf, minus away this empty part, you get 1 claw. So it's 207.765 minus 23.085, and you get 184.68. Okay, Then after that, in order to find the 4 parts, which is the whole question, right? You just need to take this times 4. And you get the answer 738.72 centimeters square. Okay, so with this question, I hope that you don't find circle questions difficult anymore because you can usually easily solve them by finding the triangle. Take away the triangle and you will be able to solve whether it's moustache or half the leaf or whichever. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye-bye.